Alright, SHOT Show videos, they're going to be down and dirty, so this isn't going to be much of an intro, other than we're looking at what I think were the best guns of Range Day 2025. Best is subjective, they're not really the best at anything, but these are the guns I enjoyed shooting the most. So let's dig into it. First and foremost, we have the Hera H6, which is not a new gun, and I promise was not assembled by AI. This is a bolt-action rifle that uses AR mags. It's not super fancy, but it's kind of fancy how it loads them. They load from the side, kind of like a Sten gun, if the Sten gun was kind of more of a precision-driven bolt gun. There's a lot of polymer in this gun, a lot of AR parts. The handguard is clearly taken right off an AR. The bolt is kind of smooth, a little rocky, and the only problem we really had is it wouldn't feed the last round in the magazine provided. 30 round magazine seemed to work great other than that. Currently the gun comes in 223 and 223 Wild with the 300 Blackout model planned. I just really enjoyed shooting this gun. The lack of recoil, how lightweight it is, and how weird it is kind of appealed to me. When I found out the stock actually folds too, I was shocked. That just surprised the hell out of me. It doesn't look like a folding stock. But I think it's a blast to shoot. It's pretty fun. I think it'd be a great little suppressor host. Probably fun for coyotes and whitetail. So that's my first pick for Range Day 2025. So my second is a revolver, and the only real revolver I saw that I was interested in that seems new. It's the Diamondback SDR in 9mm. The SDR is not new. It's kind of a conventional double-action revolver. The 9mm version is new, and the reason I like a 9mm revolver is the ammo is actually cheap, and plus it works well for defensive shooting. It has light recoil, and it's everywhere. These guns do use moon clips, and they hold 6 rounds. The chrome-like finish appeals to that inner Miami-era Florida redneck that I have in me, I guess. I also really like the sights. It has a real rear sight and a great front sight, so it's pretty easy to shoot accurately. I don't know why I stuck with the trench, but I shoot these guns pretty good. They also come with pretty big grips that you get kind of plenty of control with, even though the 9mm is not really going to beat you up. So my next pick is the CZ Shadow 2 Target. Now, this is one of those guns I would never purchase, and I don't really have a use for. It's kind of a high-end competition gun. These guns are coming in with 5 and 6 inch barrels, which is pretty sweet. The Shadow 2 is already kind of a legendary competition gun, and this gun just gives us a longer sight radius that's focused on using iron sights over optics. Other than that, the grip is also awesome. It's custom with it looks like the grip itself is milled with the grip texture rather than using grip panels like a traditional CZ. The gun has a user adjustable stock, it has adjustable sights, it has a gas pedal, ambidextrous safety. It's just a really nice gun. It's really fun to shoot, and I'm not someone who can really appreciate it, but I did enjoy it.
You got it.
No, I didn't really
Yeah. Landscape, baby. Here we go.
But the culprit precision DMSR, DMSR stands for designated target. Basically, these guns are just kind of built around so they describe them as like a semi-hero, kind of a small team. I mean, I don't know the truth of that. It seems like it's true. These guys were really excited about their rifles, so that was neat to see. And these guns were super fun to shoot. I shot the 11.5 inch SBR version, and it uses this Suki BR gas tube, I guess proprietary length, but it maximizes reliability while keeping the gun from getting overgassed. I shot the rifle with a suppressor that's not a flow-through design, so you should get a little gas to the face, but I had absolutely none. It was just accurate, easy to shoot, and I kind of appreciated not getting a bunch of gas in my face. If you keep watching my channel, you'll come to know that I like KelTec. It's really hard for me to admit. It doesn't seem like I should, but I love them. I love the weird stuff they do, so I had to go see the PR57, which is their new 5.7 pistol that has an internal magazine that cannot be removed. It's loaded with, I don't call them stripper clips, but clips of some kind with a little pusher, and it's actually kind of the fanciest stripper clip design in the world. So the gun holds 20 rounds, a 5.7, and because it uses an internal magazine, the grip is super small. A lot of 5.7 pistols feel like you're holding like a 2x4 sometimes. That's not the case here. It also uses I guess a rotary delay blowback system, or at least a rotary system for the barrel. So the barrel spins, and that reduces recoil way better than your normal blowback operated 5.7 would. These are optics ready, and one thing I did check with is that you're not stuck using a super lightweight optic like you would with the P17. You can use pretty much any RMSC cut optic on this gun, according to the folks there. So my second to last pick is kind of, I guess, what I would call my wild cards, because I just don't know how great these are going to be. So the company SDS imports a lot of shotguns from Turkey. This includes like a line of Benelli clones. The Mac 2 is a clone of the Benelli M2, which isn't that fancy. It's an inertia-driven semi-auto 12-gauge shotgun. Now, what makes these a little bit different is that Agency Arms, which is kind of like a high-end customs house, has taken them over and just kind of redid a bunch of parts and a bunch of additions. They call them the Tradesman, and they come with like the Mac 2 Tradesman specifically comes with a full-length mag tube, so you get plenty of ammo. It comes with an M-lock handguard. The internal components are DLC coded. Agency goes in and bevels the loading port, gives it a trigger good job, and little things like just oversized controls throughout the whole gun are really nice to see. It even has a vent rib, which I think is pretty cool. So it's a wild card because it's still a Turkish-made shotgun. I mean, how much can you shine what I would usually consider a turd, even though SDS Imports has some fairly nice imported shotguns. Anyway, this is one I kind of want to try just to see if this little Turkinelli is really good to go, especially at its price point, which is, a lot cheaper than an Agency Arms Benelli M2. So, the gun I probably want most from SHOT Show is the OA Defense 2311 Pro Elite. This is not a 2011, it's a 2311, and it uses P320 magazines, which give you, modern capacity without the price of 2011 magazines or double stack 1911 magazines. So the OA Defense 2311 has been around for at least a little bit, maybe a couple of years. But the new Pro Elite model kind of takes the gun to the next level, and it's really built for like a competition pistol. I'm not a high-level shooter, but I can still really appreciate like the lightweight trigger this gun has. I like that the porting does a great job of pushing the gun down and eliminates muzzle rise. The ergonomics are fantastic. It's got an extended beaver tail and a dual trigger guard undercut for a nice high grip on the gun. It was just a lot of fun to shoot, and then as I shot this hostage popper back and forth, I just realized how much I like this gun. So I'm going to reach out to them and see if they'll let me get one for review. So maybe you'll see one on here. I do have a ton of P320 mags, so it's perfect. And this has probably been my favorite of SHOT Show so far, but I do, reserve the right to change that. Alright, that's the my favorites from Range Day 2025. 7 guns that I like. If you guys have anything you want me to check out at SHOT, let me know below. I've got about 115 stops to do in the next 2 days, so I will be busy with that. But I'll try to put out at least 1 or 2 more videos. So thanks for watching.
Oh.